Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm Bernie, and I am Stampin' Up, and this is Rich, my hubby, who is always here next to me. If you are joining us for the first time or watching on the replay, welcome to my craft room. Today is a very special day. I'm going to get emotional. Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday, Mum.
You can see us, but we can't see you. So I hope you have a very special day. I'm I'm getting emotional. I'm denied as to whether I should do a birthday card for you online. But I thought, nah, I'm going to do a Christmas card. And you can get your birthday card with Melissa. Sorry. All right. Oh, my gosh, talk.
Well, hi, Mum. It's a very hot Pretoria, 35 there, and it's just as feels like it's 35 here too.
Yeah, it was 23 today.
It's been quite warm, beautiful. Summer's on its way.
Yeah.
In the Southern Hemisphere anyway.
I was on a meeting this morning with some of my Crafting Across Borders team colleagues, and three of them are in the Northern Hemisphere and three of us are in the Southern Hemisphere. And they were having snow while we were sitting in T-shirts. It's crazy. It's crazy. Before I head over to my craft table, just a little bit of a news if you're watching this on Facebook. Tonight will be the last night that I'm streaming to both. From next Tuesday, I am only going to be streaming live to YouTube. The reason for that is that my streaming subscription needs to be renewed on the 30th of November, and they've put their prices up, something astronomical. So it would cost me 500 New Zealand dollars to be able to stream to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time, as well as have my logo in the corner. And I just thought that is not a good use of $500. So Rich and I had a chat about it, and we both agreed that, you know what, I'd far rather stream to YouTube because that's where most of my viewers are, and most of you that watch me live are. That's why I was asking last week where you're coming from. So from next Tuesday, if you're watching on YouTube, nothing's going to change other than you're not going to get a fancy intro. You're just going to get me again like we used to do, and you're not going to get my pretty logo in the corner. But to be honest, I don't really care. So with that business announcement out, if you have been watching me on Facebook Live, what I will be doing is just putting the link to the YouTube video onto my Facebook page for you to watch. I know, Leslie Ann, it was shocking. Last year, it was still within, an affordable amount for a business, for a small business. I was happy to pay what they had put, what the price was. But I don't know, this year, just everybody has been putting up their prices, ridiculous amounts. Yeah. Canva actually did a backtrack. We all got notified, those of us that work in teams. So I do have some members that I have a team that we, work together on Canva stuff. And Canva had, we're going to put my type of subscription up to, I think it was, they were going to tier us. Next year it was going to be like 300 New Zealand, and then the year after 400 or 500. And there was a huge outcry. People were going ballistic, and then they did an about turn and came back and emailed everybody and said, sorry, we'll keep your prices. So I don't know what the motive is, but yeah, 500 New Zealand dollars, nah. Not worth it just to be able to say, I'm streaming in two places at one time. What could I do with that at Ribbon Rose? I tell you what, or anywhere else, even at Stampin' Up for that matter. All right, let's head over to my desk. Leslie Ann, you're going to love this card. It's a simple stamping card. It's a card that you can use your scraps, and I've brought my little nutcracker in there so that you know that we're working on Christmas. So it's a very cute little card, actually. So we're going to work this. I'm going to show you how I do it. You can probably guess already, but it's always fun to craft together. This is also a kind of card that you don't have to necessarily use a Christmas tree. You can use any die cut and use your scraps to create that thing. Same card concept. So it's about taking the idea and then adapting it. So let's set that to the side and let's start. I've got a mossy meadow background, a normal card base, just half a sheet of A4 scored, and then on the short end cut half on the long, or if you're watching in the Northern Hemisphere, US letter, same story, just, score on the short end halfway, cut on the long end halfway. Some gold foil. This is in the annual catalogue, I believe. So we're just going to use this as a mat and pop that onto. So I usually take mine down about, this one was a little bit smaller. This is about 1/8 of an inch. All right. And then you're going to need some very vanilla. And if you need the measurements, let's have a look at the measurements. I just want to get my ruler. So the measurements for this one came in at 9.8 by 14.2. Or if you want this in inches, we're looking at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So with that, you're going to take your die. In this case, I'm going to be using my sorry,
Scraps.
What do you think I am here, Bernie?
Scraps.
Yeah. I'm using I got distracted. My decorative trees dies. So very pretty little trees. So I'm just using the outline for this one. All right. So I actually cut it for my reel earlier today. So I've got a piece there. So what I suggest you do is there's a right and a wrong side to the die. The right side, the side that faces up, has got a little indentation. And if you turn it over, you can actually see that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can. Can you see that, Lovey? You can see there's a definite right and wrong side to that.
I'll take your word for it.
Take my word for it. Okay. Now, as for the scraps that I'm using, I am using my pieces from the Greenery online exclusive, and I've cut them down already, but you can cut them into whatever size you want. There are no rules here. This is what I like about this. It's like fussy cutting, quilting. So what I need to figure out is, how do I want my tree to look? And then I will be able to glue them upside down. So I'm first going to place them in place. So I'm going to put this little green piece here. All right. So while I do that, what is news in everybody's world? What's been happening? Any exciting news? Always like to hear what's happening. How are we looking for this pattern? Does that look all right? I feel like I need a gold strip in here. Put a gold strip. And different size strips is really, really pretty. And what about a gold strip there? How does that look? Do you think that works? Yeah? Does that work? I think so, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get away with this gold strip here? No, I definitely need. All right. Cool. Do I like that? I think so. It's not going to look bad either way. So I'm just going to now take my glue and we just start gluing. Now, something to bear in mind. Hold on. I just want to move these down ever so slightly so that they're out the way. Something to bear in mind, obviously, you're not going to be wanting to glue the piece of paper because there's a gap there. So you only are going, I'm just moving these down slightly so that I can work with them. My fingers are sticky. Right, so what I did was I just put a little bit of glue around the edge of the tree. Okay. Did we go with the dark first? Hey, yep. All right. Cool. And then we'll do the next lot. And that's what we do. All right, everyone. What's news while I'm gluing? What's happening in your world?
Mum says she had a lovely weekend with her friend Pam.
Oh, yeah.
They went to see Sharon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. That was where they were heading.
Huge rainstorm near the airport, near where Sharon lives, but nothing at home.
Okay.
Leslie Ann's got some news, but she can't tell what the news is because it involves baking buns.
Oh, are you making hot cross buns? I hope you're making hot cross buns. Did I put enough glue on that one? I just want to quickly check. No. Okay. Hot cross buns? No, fruit. What? Not hot cross buns. It's not hot cross bun time. What am I saying? It's not hot cross bun time. Mind you, I could eat a hot cross bun at any time of the year. We've got our Christmas stackathon. I'm going to miss not having you here on Saturday, Leslie Ann. We've got our stackathon on Saturday. Oh, I might actually have a different. I just want to check that I'm adding these straight. Just hold the line. Let me just quickly. Oh, yeah, they're coming in straight. But do I want.
What's a stackathon, Ben?
A stackathon, that's when we get together. I'm just wanting to look at, do we want the gold at the bottom? Do we want the gold at the bottom, or do we want a different color at the bottom? Do we want that at the bottom instead? No, I don't like that. I feel like, I don't know, I almost feel like it needs something else, something different. Do we want the, oh, that could look nice. Do we want the green check at the bottom?
That looks nice.
Green check or gold? Fruit mince pies, Mum's saying. Pop a comment, ladies. Are we wanting the check or the gold? So that's what the check looks like. Or do we want another strip of gold? I'm edging towards fruit mince. Baby bun. Oh, you expect Grandies. That's exciting. That's exciting. Can't tell. Baking buns, right.
It's a clue. We're a bit slow.
I'm thinking Christmas. All right, we'll let the birthday girl choose. We're putting the check on. Okay. Oh, I should probably have cut that. That was a bit of a waste. Oh, that was a bit of a waste, but never mind. Hold on. That needs to go over a bit more. So when you've got this last one, just make sure you overlap them a bit. And actually, while I've got this off, I'm just going to cut this down. That's exciting. Okay. That's better. Yes, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to snip off these extra bits over here and over here. I love how you say you can't tell, but now it's all over. It's all over social media or virtual. It's funny. I find that funny. All right. Now I want to put the Joy and Peace. Now the Joy and Peace is actually from my old retired Night Divine, but I'm just going to, I'm still going to use it because I love it. And I'm just going to do some heat embossing. So I'm just going to rub over there with my embossing buddy and get off the extra bits. Right, just making sure that's nice and straight. I've just put some Versamark onto that. As you can tell, I love embossing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I think it was one of the very, very, very first techniques I saw years ago. I'm talking, oh my gosh, were the boys born? Oh, there's a bit of powder on there that we'll just need. I think there's a bit of glue on there, to be honest. So let's just check, get that off gently. I think our boys must have been tiny the first time. I can still see the house that where I first saw these people. I think Mom, it was people, friends of Dakamara. What is her name? I can't remember now. She's gone to America. Frank and, oh, this one's not going to do it as neatly. Frank and
Elaine?
Ilana?
Alana.
Yeah, okay. Let me just do this one. It's not going to be as nice as my other one, but let's just set it. Here we go. Done. I thought I saw some paper sticking out over here. Cool. And now we can glue that on here. Fantastic. Just make sure it's opening the right way. Such an easy card. A great one to whip up. And then I'm just going to pop my liner inside. There we go. And just like that, we're done. Easy peasy. Elena, yes, that's right. News has gone international. Yes, it has gone international. It's completely viral. Oh, I need to put my doikie on the tree. So my little tree, I'm just using those dots that are in the mini. They've got a name. I don't know what they are. They sort of got a wild wheat color to them. And there we have Christmas tree done. The finished card looks so complicated. I know, but look how easy that was. So even if you don't have a die, you could just take a punch. Even if you don't have a punch, you could just create a square or a circle and put scraps in, put it at the back, layer them, and create a nice, easy card. Very, very fun and easy. And look at that, we're done. 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. So without the yakety-yakketing, because obviously I was talking while I was making it, you could have these done, you know, a few of them just whipped out in no time and, yeah, use up all your scraps, eh?
All the scraps.
All the scraps. Yes, very good. Well, the reason I wanted to do a quick quiet is because we're also going to be ending and having a call with Mum after this. So I didn't want to be sitting here until 8 o'clock at night when we can get onto a phone call. So that's the reason also behind a quick and simple cut. So yeah, nice and easy tonight. I always say this, but I have no idea what we're going to be doing next week. If there's anything that you would like to know how to do, please message me, send me a message, pop a comment. I do read them, I respond to them, and let me know if there's anything that you would like for me to do. Whether it be a technique that you'd like to see done, or maybe a specific stamp set. I don't have everything, but we could always see what we can do. So yeah, always here to help and inspire. So thank you so much for crafting with me, everybody. It was fun. And as always, just remember, until we meet again, to stamp, to eat, to sleep, and repeat. And yes, Leslie Ann, what do they say? What happens in the craft room stays in the craft room. Absolutely. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Bye.